Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Dredge. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a pretty great day. Another nice big cup of coffee in front of me this morning, so not too much to complain about. We are on our way to the Devil's Spine. We have a few locations marked out, a big red X from our friend the Collector. We have been working on our boat a little bit more. You can see the storage bay here is nice and large. We traded out our engine for an engine stack. We're now up to 107 knots. Nothing else has changed on our fishing speed or our lumens. However, we are rolling along with our net out. We still have a versatile rod, our improved trawl net, and our fathomless winch. All three fit, which is just the best. When we get to a little docking spot, I can show you that we have moved all the way up to our last improvements, so we can't improve the ship anymore. Let's make sure we're going to the right spot. Yeah, just dead north. So as we travel, I'm going to try to keep my eye out a little bit for new fish, although it's hard to do on the sea here, as it's so choppy. And it's not the best to do at night, let's be honest. Some lights over there. That might be our friend. Yeah, let's go to the merchant. I'm almost positive that's her. Let's go to the merchant. Ooh, let's go to the merchant first, and then we'll swing by that temple thingy over there. Hello, what are you? Snake mackerel. Let's see if we can get an aberration out of that. We've caught a snake mackerel before. But what we definitely want is the aberration. There it is. A serpentine mackerel. It lashes out with its teeth, its tail. A hissing rises from its mouth, and then from the water around you. Well, that's not cool. Let's get out of there. Looks like some volcanic energy down there. Yeah, quite a bit, actually. Looks a little oily in the ocean there. Something's breathing. I don't really like that. Okay, alright. Before we do anything else, we're just gonna go ahead and dock. I'll show you here where we're looking in the shipyard. Not the shipyard, sorry. I keep checking her. She usually has a research part here, and we definitely want more research parts. In the floating dock, we have finished all of our upgrades. So I'm going to take some time, maybe on screen, maybe off screen, and see what the best layout I can do to maximize all of our stuff. We'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and sell off the fish that we have right now. It'll give us a little bit of money, $100. Also, while we're here, let's take a look at our encyclopedia. Let's go to Devil Spine. Let's look for crabs. I want to see Devil Spine pot. 0 to 32 feet, 0 to 82 feet, and at any depth that looks like an alien. So we basically just want to stay above 32 feet. We should be able to catch all of the crabs that we need. Let's go ahead and pop out the crab pot. 16 feet, very good. And let's just move over here. Oh, that gets really deep, really fast. Let's pull it over here. Sure. Alright, 2 crab pots are down. Let's see if we can sneak our way to that bottle. Let's banish and snag this message in a bottle. Oh, this might actually be our newly bits. My darling, I have found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Throw me back. Sounds like a fish. That is, however, 11 out of 12 messages. We only have one more to go, which is pretty cool. We are starting to panic something fierce. Let's get over here. What is that breathing? I don't like at all. Yeah, let's get over. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's dock. Let's dock. Come on. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. Dude, I'm just passing through. Nonsense. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I really should get going, but yeah, tell me a little more. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? That's morose. That's nihilistic, so let's go with happiness. Ah, merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? Chill of water, again, dark. Warmth of the sun is nice. The sting of salt seems more like what a fisherman would say, so let's go with that. Pain is a trick of the flesh. Do not surrender to it. Finally, what does the world deserve? What does it deserve? Now, are we talking Earth, or are we talking like humanity? Because Earth and humanity. Let's go with humanity. Exactly. And yet it takes endlessly, harvesting, draining, but soon it will know it has taken too much. It is already too late. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spire blazes with eternal life. Oh, he's still talking, excuse me. The nearby spire blazes with eternal life. Yet the stone hearths of these 3 idols lie void and barren. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Okay, so we have our phonetic. We have some statues. Which statue would you like to look at? I suppose the left. The statue holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Can I give it some bait? Nope. Some explosives? Nope. Okay. How about the middle? Same thing, and I assume the right is also the same. Very good. Stone columns. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? Swarm of small creatures. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children, alone, they are nothing. Together, they summon her. Beneath these words, someone added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. I mean, we're in a volcano. I assume burning should be pretty easy. The carving is of a large fish with crossed-out eyes, the unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, someone has added a note. Blind, but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. And finally, the vent. The carving shows a bubbling underwater vent. The breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. I assume the children. Only the pure remain. Beneath these words, someone has written, protection. Follow the magma. Find them. Okay, seems like a few hints. Go ahead and rest through the night. Get rid of that panic. I was starting to really panic. That's never ideal. Oh, when I click out of my screen and the the sound goes. Okay, let's undock. Let's take a look at our map. There's something here. But looks like these are the 3 places he has marked for us to go. Okay. Okay. What do we got? We don't know. Alright, I'm gonna do a little fishing. We'll see what kind of different fishies we have here. And after I've caught a few, I'll make my way toward one of the marked areas on the map. And I'll bring you back then. Alright, we're back at the fish market. I'm going to sell, like I said, all but one of each. I'll sell... Let's not sell the aberration. We can't sell that. We'll put that in storage. Okay, so that leaves us with an infernal eel from the cusk eel, grown fat from countless corpses that rest in the deep, the harbinger of a sick mercy for lost souls. I don't even know what that means. We'll hang on to the pale skate, one of the deepest living species of skate. Thought to use hydrothermal vents as incubators for its egg cases. We'll also sell off what's in our net, and we will repair our net as well. Oh, and we should always check. Always check to make sure there's no more research parts. Well, we'll get a little sleep just to get rid of our panic, and we will check on our crab pats. Spider crab. Oh, that's what that freaky looking thing is. Okay. We'll do the same thing. We will hang on to one of them. Look at all of these. Volcano snail. A squat lobster. These are some freaky looking things here. There we go. We can fit it all in. So we'll just sell off one of the big crabs there. Was it spider crab? Yeah, we'll sell one of those. Alright. Okay. We'll keep looking for new kinds of fish. But we're also we're gonna take the time now and head over to these markers and see what's what, while avoiding as much as we can those guys. They look like piranhas, man. Here, I'll let one come up to me. They slow us down, but we can burn them off with the vents, as we saw earlier. I saw something to blow up over here. Yeah. We can blow the... Oh, look at that thing. That has to be our last legendary. Yeah, let's blow this thing up. Very nice. Yeah, let's get in here. Make sure we see it. It is our last legendary. Can we fit this in? We can. Okay, we'll tell the merchant about that, and that'll be the end of her quest. That got me a little dizzy. That'll be in her quest, and she will give us 2 more research parts. I see you in there glowing. What are you? No idea. Dredge you up. Oh, look at that. Perfect. A stone tablet. Pursuit added. An ancient stone tablet bearing a strange glyph. Maybe the trader at Little Marrow knows something about this. Okay. Alright. We'll ask him, I suppose. That's probably where we need to go. Hello, sir. Oh man, look at that. That's the crab pot. I could have got here so easily. A stone shrine. An upright slab bears a carving. Two heavily plated creatures locked in battle. This is why you hang on to everything. At least one. I've played games before. A lower slab holds two shallow grooves. That's definitely our spider crab. And is that the lobster? Yep. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. A fathomless flame. I'll take you and the research part. I don't need anything else. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Where are the other ones? So we just have to go just north a bit. Let's do that before going back to the merchant. Careful, careful, careful. Hello? Bell skates? Looks like some hooded figures in there. Maybe that's... Is that where we need to go? It's on the other side. There we go again. Orange Seaborns. Can I get through here? Barely. What are you, ghost sharks? Where is... Oh, there's the shrine. Do I have more explosives? Don't. I can buy some. But can I get in? I can just go around, eh? No need to blow things up. Destroy history. Okay, here we are. What do you need? The stone shrine bears a carving. Two pale bottom dwellers hiding from their fates. I got one. I think I know what that is. Let's see. Volcanic? No. Maybe it's ocean. Yeah, it's got to be the ghost shark, which we just saw. All right, I'm gonna dredge up a little bit. We'll go around and grab that ghost shark, and I'll bring you back as soon as I have it. All right, got the shark. I'm gonna burn off some of those piranhas. I assume that loud, like, breathing sound is the mom that those pillars referenced. Okay, ghost shark. Rock splits with an almighty crack, crumbling away, revealing the core. Take another research part, thank you. Another fathomless flame. Don't need the metal. Okay. Good. And then finally, one more to the north. Can we sneak out? We'll have to go around again. All right. Sneak out. We'll swing around to the north whilst avoiding, as best we can, all these terrible things that are here to make us go crazy. Are they in the front? So it'll be around to the left. Ghost shark, aberration, we do need that. Perfect. Nailed it. First try. A wrapped shark. We'll read that in a second. Let me burn these guys off. And sneak around to our third and final shrine. What do you got for me? It bears a carving. Two malformed fish writhing under the sun. So two. Well, good news. We have two. Let's read the rap shark first. A grinning maw turned upwards to the sky. Wing-like fins ready to take flight. Okay, let's just dump both of these in here. That should do it, unless it needs a different kind. Nope. The rock splits with an almighty crack, crumbling away, revealing the core. An encrusted talisman. Fishing speed 375%. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook carved into the center. That's a lot. And our third, fathomless flame. Let's peek up north real quick, just see what that is. I think it's on the back side of that. Let's avoid. Hello? Hello? Well. I don't want to go between those for no other reason than it seems silly. Let's swing around the back here and see what... Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our Spanish up and ready. Hello? What are you? Doc. I can rest, so that's good. Ancient lighthouse and a cave. Let's knock out a little bit of research first. I've got 2 parts. I can hit the large trawl net, which opens up the heavy-duty trawl net, which gives us 18 per day, oceanic and coastal. We're currently using just coastal. That would be nice. Oceanic. Start pulling up sharks while we're traveling around. We have 1 more, so we'll open up the large crab pot. And I think we'll start working on the jet drive engine next. Alright, let's peek in the cave. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. Check the left. These paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. Cthulhu, definitely. In the dim light of the cave, you make out paintings. Check out the right. These paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. Well, who painted it? Ancient lighthouse. This must be the lighthouse that crumbled. You climb the many steps leading to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. Well, I don't have anything for you. I don't think. Stone tablet? Nope. Flame? Nope. We will have to come back to the door. Remains shut, as it should. All right, let's take a quick snooze. We'll head back to our fanatic friend. Oops, I did not mean to do that. What I meant to do was get out my spyglass. See if I could find any more fish. All right, let's go chit chat. We'll see what's what. We'll light some things on fire. It seemed like a very, very fast quest. If that was it, I hope not. Statues. Let's look at the left. Put some fire in there. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Middle. Do the same. And then finally, the right. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. What is it? I'm looking for sunken relics. Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this. He pulls out an antique pocket watch. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time, as will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Well, what's that scroll you're holding? I found it. At the end of my other life, it washed ashore, as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door, and those wretched, twisted fish that swam through. Their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Alright, the flames are lit. I feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the stairs of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises the scroll. He begins to chant. I'm going to take a step back. You're rooted to the spot. The wind picks up... The wind picks up swirling spray around the altar. A blue, cold flame rises from the sodden wood. Say nothing. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues. No pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Really? Relic discovered. That was disappointingly fast. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. Okay, that was... yeah. Super fast. In that case, I'm going to spend a little time trying to fill out my encyclopedia with some aberrations and whatnot. So, I'm going to do that, and then I'll meet you on our way back down to the collector. Okay, I think I did about as much fishing as I can stand at the moment. So let's go ahead and get Manifest and go talk to the collector with the final relic. I have the relic. Tell me more about that book of yours. Which book? This one here. With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb. You know what book I mean. Play dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead. Ask us. Where'd you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically, like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? You wanted to forget. Begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Oh. Oh. Okay. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. It was me. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber, find her last relic, and we can undo everything. Undo what you did. It was me? Oh, it's in my storage. Deliver the relic. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion. The waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forward. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. We will see her again soon. Am I the newlywed that I've been reading about in the messages? It will all be worth it. You know. Know what? It will become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time, I will be with you. My reflection? Warning, you're entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will be saved from this point. Do you wish to continue? I do. Warning, one more time. Your progress will not be saved. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intention. Now, our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open water, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. His shape disappears from the mirror. A chill rises in your body as you turn to leave. The collector is with you. West of Greater Marrow. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it. Well, with our new engines, haste we will make. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. You open the book, its pages frosted with ice, and a chill mist rises around your fingers. You begin to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time. You throw the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, you throw the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. You throw the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. You slot the key into the lock of the music box and lay the weary world to rest. You throw the music box overboard, its key left unturned. I have no idea if that was the good or the bad ending. Oh, I knew it was Cthulhu. Always Cthulhu. Well, guys, that was a lot of fun. If you know of any other indie games like this, drop them in the comments. It's a really fun game. I really enjoy indie games like this. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.